In the 1860s, the 14th Amendment to the Constitution was enacted to give blacks due process rights. Yet, for nearly a century afterward, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled against every due process rights case involving blacks. Ain't that interesting? I mean, but that's a common theme, right? We clear the path and then everybody else benefits. We invent hip hop and a bunch of white and Jewish people get rich. We do all the work at the job and the boss makes money, but we don't. We pay our rent on time. The landlord gets a new house, but we can't get one. See that's capitalism. See, all right. So let's dig into this a little bit. So I'm on page 41 of the book, Dirty Little Secrets by Dr. Claude Anderson. You can go to powernomics.com to get a copy. The summer's coming. I hope you have your kids read these books or put them in your house and just talk to them about it because I think these are books that every black person should read. So he says here, he says, what is a slave? A slave is a person who is owned by another person, has no rights, and works without pay. The word slave was originally applied to a European ethnic group. According to the encyclopedia, it came from Slav, a Russian people captured by the Germans. Other sources say Slav originally meant people of glory and suggested some kind of religious identification or purification. In any event, the last enslavement of European whites occurred in the 14th century when Arabs held the Mamelukes in captivity. Ancient slavery was an individual matter resulting from a war, religious differences, or personal indebtedness. But in any of these cases, enslavement was based on a power relationship between the slave and the master that allowed the slave to earn his freedom eventually. In ancient slavery, intermediaries such as the Catholic Church protected the rights and property of the enslaved and required the master to pay freedom dues to the slave upon his release. The modern enslavement of blacks was different. Black slavery was a new socioeconomic system. Unlike all previous forms of slavery and enslavement, black enslavement was based upon the quote unquote accident of color.